Good evening, I'm Jeff Randell. On Business Booms, how an online pawnbroker is cashing in on the recession. At a time when credit has been crunched, it's no surprise that business is booming for pawnbrokers. In the first 6 months of its existence, the online lender Borrow.com has seen its business grow by 650%. Borrow.com's average loan is about £900. It lends against a broad range of upmarket assets, including fine art and cars. Interest is charged at 4% a month, or an APR of 53%. Some 90% of its customers repay in full. Well, the internet entrepreneur Paul Aitken and founder of Borrow.com is with me in the studio. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Explain how your business works, because if I had a gold Rolex, which I don't have, by the way, but I did, you're online, how do you know what it's worth? How do you know that it's genuine?
Well, what happens is a customer will come to our site, Borrow.com, and they'll provide us with a brief description of the item against which they want to receive a loan. We'll then immediately dispatch them a pack which will include a courier pack in it. It's prepaid. So they put their items of value into that pack and it's sent back into us and we receive it the following day. It's insured up to £30,000. It's at that point we do a final valuation and give a final offer and wire the money direct into people's bank accounts.
OK, I can imagine I might be able to pop the imaginary gold Rolex into the bag, but what about the Picasso or the Rolls Royce? What's the most extraordinary collateral you've had put up against a loan?
We've done a loan against a Henry Moore sculpture. We've done a loan against Picasso's sketch. We've done loans against Ferraris and Aston Martins.
Clearly they cannot be put in the post.
Absolutely.
You must send experts to the site.
Yeah, well, for the very high value items, either we send an expert directly to the site or they come to us. So we have a premises in central London in Chancery Lane where customers can come and visit us if they have something that's either bulky or of very, very, very high value. Or we can dispatch one of our agents to go and collect from their house.
All right, the Bank of England's interest rate now is 0.5%, something like that.
Yep.
You're charging 4% a month, 53% a year.
Sure.
I don't think you need to be a sort of woolly, soft-hearted liberal to say that sounds usurious.
Well, I think that what we have to look at is the whole context here. Typically, our customers are getting a loan for 3 months or so they're not borrowing for a whole year. The second element is that that interest rate includes all elements of the cost. There's no set-up cost, there's no early redemption fee. It includes all the transportation and the insurances, the storage, the valuation. So it's an all-in number which very, very clearly states on a monthly basis what you need to pay at the end to get your loan back. Clearly, if you can get access to bank credit or access to money from a credit card, you should go there first. But we're an option if you can't get access to that form of credit or you don't want to. Because some people just simply don't want to ask the bank for money. They find it a very difficult conversation and we're a far easier transaction for those people.
So why would a conventional customer come to you rather than a regular high street pawnbroker?
Well, I think that our model is such that we have a number of advantages. The first one is that we're discreet and we're convenient, so we're access to everyone. We've done loans in parts of the countries where these shops on the high street don't exist. The second element, which is the key thing, is we have experts who we've hired out of the big auction houses like Christie's, Sotheby's, Bonhams, who value the items. They value it more accurately than anyone on the high street would, and that means that we understand our risk better. It means because of that we lend more. We're typically lending 50 to 60% of the asset value, whereas the high street lends 25 to 30%. And the other element of, beyond the fact we just lend more than anyone else, is our interest rates are cheaper than anyone else's.
Well, certainly cheaper than other pawnbrokers. Briefly,
yeah, absolutely.
Are you just a recession business? When the recovery comes, will your business fall away?
Absolutely not. We believe that there's patterns over the last 20, 30 years that suggest that the majority of people have times in the year where they have cash flow issues. Fine, it's a good time to launch because we have this credit crunch environment, but both myself and the investors who back me, people who've invested in businesses like Facebook, LinkedIn, Love Film, are very much in this for the long haul.
All right, Paul Aitken, thanks for coming into the studio. We appreciate it.
Great.